Celebs Go Dating sends Twitter into meltdown as Stephen Bear is axed in dramatic showdown with show bosses. The controversial ladies' man was given his marching orders by Eden and Nadia, and fans were quick to voice their joy and despair. His time on the show has left viewers both cheering and booing, as his bad behavior has delighted and shocked the nation in equal measure. But as Stephen Bear finally faced the music on Wednesday's Celebs Go Dating, fans sent Twitter into meltdown as they reacted to his dramatic exit meeting with dating agency bosses Nadia and Eden. Taking to social media in their droves, fans of the show were left divided as the cheeky ex on the beach star left a sour taste in Nadia's mouth, with some declaring it wouldn't be the same without him and others applauding them for doing women everywhere a massive favor. As Bear bid goodbye to Nadia and Eden, and presumably headed home to see his girlfriend Charlotte Crosby, many of the Essex Boys followers were left crying out in disappointment. "Tragic that Bear has been sacked from the agency," tweeted at Piff Meg alongside some tearful emojis, while other fans of Bear were more forthright in their outrage. At Celebs Go Dating, effing booting out the guy that makes the show. "What's wrong with you, sick?" raged an angry at Tom Donovan 123, while at Jacob Greg 909 wrote, "At Stephen_Bear was the only reason I was watching Celebs Go Dating. If he's gone, it's gonna be stuck with a load of fun sponges." Other viewers were more than happy to see the back of the Lothario, and they couldn't wait to tweet their delight at his dismissal. At Kelly_Horrigan rejoiced, writing, "How or why they kept Bear this far into the series I don't know. He should have been kicked off ages ago. What a d-head." While at Orientalist tweeted, "At Celebs Go Dating at Lady Nadia Essex did all the decent girls out there a massive favor. Showing us to avoid Bear and his vile type." And at Willow Shilua wrote, "Thank FK that has gone. Let's hope we never see him again. Well done." At Eden Blackman at Lady Nadia Essex #bye bye Bear. The comments came after viewers witnessed Bear finally getting his comeuppance on Thursday night's Celebs Go Dating. Following the decision on Monday night not to invite him to the final boys mixer, the 27-year-old ex on the beach star was given a dressing down by dating agency bosses Nadia and Eden, which ended with him being given his marching orders for becoming involved with Charlotte Crosby. Called in to explain himself, Bear was unrepentant throughout the awkward chat, as he was told there wasn't even a glimmer of hope for him staying at the agency. As he continued to chirp away with cheap shots in diary room shots, he sat in front of Nadia and Eden like a naughty schoolboy as he was given a dressing down for undermining the whole business. Declaring that he was 110% single, Nadia called Stephen out on his relationship with Charlotte, telling him, "We've seen from your social media that you are dating someone outside the agency." Refusing to own up to the secret, he laughed at Nadia and said, "You can throw out wild accusations all you want." But Nadia wasn't having any of it and shouted, "It's all over the press and it's all over social media." Confronted with the chopping block, the reality show favorite declared that he'd tried my best throughout the process, which caused an annoyed Eden to list a number of shocking things he'd put various women through on the show. As Eden told him they couldn't work with him because he was putting up a wall, narrator Rob Beckett summed up Bear's problem on the show, as he quipped he'd put up a wall of balls and hair gel. Giving him their full permission to hook up with whoever he wanted, Bear was told that the agency would no longer be working with him. "Brilliant, now I'm sacked," he sulked as Nadia and Eden washed their hands with him, but as he headed for the door he couldn't resist one last shot at Nadia. The dramatic ending to the would-be Casanova's time on the show came after he was seen admitting he was actually involved with a girl outside of the show on Monday. This was something which led to Nadia deciding it was time to get rid of her problem client, sort of, though she wasn't going to do the dirty work. Having humiliated women by throwing drinks over them, standing them up, and playing the bongos on their breasts, Bear was given the boot in the most unceremonious but polite way. Buzzing through to her dependable assistant Tom, Nadia told the well-heeled and well-mannered office manager that the celebrity Big Brother alumnus was no longer welcome at the dating company's next mixer, meaning he was being axed from the books. Taking the news with a heavy heart, Tom was left to call the Essex boy, which led to a short but sweet phone call, with Tom admitting he was sad to see the cheeky and outspoken celebrity, sighing to the camera, that alas it was just not meant to be. And it would seem that his firm but polite dumping of Bear from the celebrity dating agency was a hit with the show's fans, with many taking to Twitter to praise Tom for his perfect manners during the awkward phone call. Loved the sweet and polite dumping of Bear by Tom Reed Wilson in #Celebs Go Dating. Alas goodbye Bear, wrote an amused @Mel Milloy. Another amused fan of the show Gina Jane _ wrote, Mr. Bear, I just adore Tom @Tom Reed Wilson, politest uninvite ever #Celebs Go Dating. And while Bear has many fans, it would seem that Tom's polite dismissal won over the show's viewers in their droves, as many whooped and cheered at his axing. Yes by Bear, wrote one delighted viewer, whilst another chirpily tweeted, yes Bear isn't going to the mixer! But with that said, there were still those who were sad to see the Lothario leave the show, clearly entertained by his antics. One user summed up the dismay of Steven's fans, writing, don't want Mr. Bear to get sacked either.